Hey guys, how are you doing? We're back again with another episode for Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair. If you remember from last episode, today we'll be starting the investigation for chapter 4. We found Nekomaru's body, kind of like dismembered, or dismantled, I guess, since he's a robot. We also found his head, like pretty beat up actually, and the pillar, as you can see, is on the ground, and there's also a hammer there. One thing, sorry for not posting on Christmas. You know, I had personal issues and I did not have the opportunity to do so. But now we're here. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and wonderful Christmas Eve. And New Year's is upcoming. I am gonna try to post. But still, just in case, I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve and I guess New Year's Day as well. So, let's start with the investigation. I don't want to make this episode too long, too hefty. So let's start as quickly as possible. There's blood here on the broken pillar. Let's see. I don't know if that's blood though, because it's blue. Normally blood is pink, unless it's that color because of a mixture between the green, like the light green, and the pink itself. I'm not sure. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that. There's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is that okay? It's oil. Why is oil blue though? Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Grape Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see. I got it. Got what? This pillar is the weapon. The killer used it to beat up Coach Nekomaru. I don't think that's the case. This huge pillar? If you got socked by something like... if you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon. Hajime, grab that end over here. Huh? We have to trade out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Geez, you're more forceful than usual. For a second there, I actually thought Akane might be able to pick it up. But even if she could, I don't think anyone else could compete to that standard, right? So yeah. Doesn't seem like a situation. Okay. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I guess kind of like a guy again. So apparently she's trying to use her full power, I guess. I'm not even sure if power times 3 is considered her full power or not. I mean, she might go overboard and strain herself. Not really sure to what extent Akane might try to go to because of the situation, you know? Let's see. No, seriously, just give it up already. Okay, she didn't go any further. It's no use, it won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. Okay. Maybe that was the case then. But we don't have information to tie into the situation just yet. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It doesn't even have oil stains though, so I don't know, it's kind of suspicious. Plus the way that they said carelessly might imply that it's not necessarily the weapon. I don't know. It's like, it's suspicious because it stands out so much. Okay. Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru. I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging a Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon, but it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. Okay, yeah. Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I have ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Was it maybe the weapon we get from the ultimate death room? I don't even remember what it's called. That room with the giant clown on the door. Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. It could be that. I have some theories, but I'm not gonna say them like just yet. I want more information. Let's check out his body. Considering the situation, under normal circumstances, Mikan would do an autopsy if it was a human body. But there's two problems with that right now. First, it's not a human body, it's a robot. Second, Mikan is dead. So, yeah, neither of those situations actually add up. The one thing I can think of is if Kazuichi could maybe do kind of like an autopsy. I mean, he is a mechanic, he might have a general idea, or very vague idea at best. Maybe that could help out, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's Nakamoto's body. It's cruelly broken. Yeah, that's what I noticed, it's pretty savage as well. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That's probably because of the pillar, but I'm just trying to see how it functioned. How the whole situation, like, played out, I guess. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, that can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not, either way, Nekomaru was still killed. Yeah. I guess because he still had like a human conscience. I don't know if that's the correct way to put it, but you know what I mean. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is? If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over. But they went against Coach Nakamoto. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nakamoto was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone is enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see the oil. This fluid flowing out Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head. Probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. The oil for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not gonna be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Okay, oil on the floor has been added. What else can we check? The head? Sounds about right. Oh. Is that the sleeping button thing? There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this... Yeah, the sleeping function thing. The goodnight button, that's what it was called. Okay. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think that the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Okay, goodnight button has been added. What else can we check? The chest area. It seems a little bit dented. The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. So it is dented, okay. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Okay, so we are going to bring Kazuichi over here. What else can we investigate? What is this? Let me press tab. Oh, the only thing we have is the wire thing. Okay, fair enough. There is a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Why did this, and well, who did this, and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what's the point of this? Suicide? I don't know. I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay, let's leave then. Yes, I'm guessing we're gonna check out where the others are, because they haven't appeared just yet. I'm also guessing we have to talk to people because we can't leave. What's this? Did you find something? Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean, rock-like fragments? Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments, and looks like they fell under Nekomaru's body. But oddly enough, though these fragments underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body? If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. I mean, apparently they're gonna be important. If not, she wouldn't mention it. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. I mean, I think they are important. There wouldn't be a clue if not. Let's talk to Sonia. I don't know what she has to say. In this case, Monokuma's file, there is no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I'd like to confirm just in case. Ultimately, is it safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building? Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when experimented with Chucky's handbook and left it in the Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower. The reason each tower's wall is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the colors. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it is merely a projection. Okay. Yeah, that should be the case. Then it is decided. The two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? I don't know actually. Let's see. I guess we can press on the lock maybe? I don't know. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key. If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from Strawberry Hall side. Okay. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. If they barred this door, or if they barred this side of the door with the chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Okay. Apparently that's not everything. I don't see anything else around, so I guess we just have to talk with Akane. Right? There's nothing else? I mean, I guess we can talk to Walla now. Let's talk to Akane. Let's see what she has to say. Did you find anything? I guess not. Looks like you haven't found anything yet. We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. Okay. Looks like this is gonna be a little hard. Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far? Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was. But that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything. And it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just, what was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. What the hell? I went through the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Well, I'm guessing it is relevant then. I guess for now, I've checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. Is she depressed again? What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Okay, so that was the name. Final dead room. Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Mekomaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there is an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon. Yeah, so if you think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right? If so, let us go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game. Then, I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right? Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all these noise. Okay. It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound? Since before the investigation? That reminds me. You've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you? Is it maybe the elevator that's stuck, and that's why the others aren't here? I don't know. Could be. Akane, what's the kind of sound? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. I don't know then. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here. I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane? Well, that sound is annoying. I don't really feel like leaving. Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not. Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Kind of surprised that took us a hot minute to realize the fact that she wanted to stay with Nekomaru. I felt like it was kind of obvious, but I guess just Hajime was being, I don't know, blind. So I think I hear the alarm clock. Or it's just my audio messing up, I don't know. I really can't tell the difference. Do we talk to her or do we just go? Let's just go, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think I do hear. Yeah, because it got louder. Is it maybe that? I don't know. Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. Oh, okay. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. I guess they can't come, can they? If not, they would already be here. Let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right? Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fujiko? Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting word that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in the strawberry house? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically, we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too. Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right? We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it, so that's what it was. Shit, why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already... I see, Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it. The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so it could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation. Damn it, that dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side? I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when Poor dude. When the hell will he, right? Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts, but he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay? Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Fair enough. This is a particular situation. I was not expecting us to be split up during an investigation, and we're basically stuck with an emotionally traumatized girl that's already dumb, which is Akane. Sonia, which is just Sonia. I don't know. She's not doing much. Chucky is the carry, honestly. She basically carries always. And us, I guess. I don't know. So, the call came from Strawberry House. Apparently, the others can't come over because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too. The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then, that door isn't blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that. I would like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there. Which means, for now, it's impossible to check out the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently, Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do for now is put our hope in him. Okay, depressed Shocky again. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. If not, we're kind of fucked, aren't we? Okay, what's this? Hey, are you even listening? Hey, are you listening? Oh, we went to... Okay, I guess we're like omnipresent as, I don't know, entity. And now we're seeing what their dialogue is, I guess. Nagito, I'm talking to you. Don't haunt me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him. Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru. After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it. It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune. Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Ah, is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should... get the Monokuma file, right? He's here. It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you. Red bean bread and milk. And there's a bonus item. The Monokuma file, okay. Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first right now. You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it. Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Okay, well, yeah. It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. Okay. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the beginning, or from the start. That was beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So, we need to be grateful toward Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer, or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is a truly hope. Okay. Okay, do we control Nagito? That's why he wasn't talking. And that's why we didn't see his portrait? Fair enough, I guess. Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in. I have no objection. Proceed. Then, let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Taichi, right? Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first to go to Grape Tower, or go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Taichi. But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked. And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to go inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So, Fujiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House. And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower? Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that? Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be so difficult. No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower. Seriously. It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor. You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower? When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound. What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place? You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Okay. Do we just keep talking? Sure. Let's see. Hey, Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was all that about? Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So, that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. What the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge... Hey, what are you doing? Okay.
つうかいきなりそんなもん鳴らしてんじゃねえよ。俺じゃねえよ。壁にかけてあった時計が急に乗り上がって。だったら早く止めろ。分かってんよ。
And that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Fujiko, was this not your doing just now? Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get there pretty fast. Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence, huh? What? Do you doubt me? Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.? Man, thanks to Fujiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. What was that sound? Earthquake? It did not feel like it shook. There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right? Hey Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. And that's what happened. I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Fujiko. That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end nothing else happened. Not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. What are you talking about? Me, of course. I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not, for now. That "for now" line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came after that. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Okay. The rumbling sound was probably the pillar falling, right? The alarm clock, I'm guessing someone could set it off for that time. My guess is that maybe they try to cover up the rumbling noise with the alarm clock, but they kind of miscalculated. I'm not sure if that would be the case. It sounds a bit outrageous. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Let's talk to Fujiko. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m. And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off the distance. When I stuck my head out of the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him. But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru, until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time. But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Man, that's a bit harsh, even for Nagito, honestly. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events into chronological order, Fujiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fujiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nakamoto during that noise. If so, that must have been Nakamoto's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nakamoto died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi. When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nakamoto, then we have a solid alibi. Well, yes and no, because considering the situation Nakamoto's body was at, I think it could have been set up so he was asleep and maybe hanging off the pillar, right? And then he fell when he woke up, which was that rumbling sound, and he ended up being crushed by the pillar. I don't think it's as simple as that, but it might be something along those lines, right? Can't argue with that. Might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, Had something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so, Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So, what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later. Fine, but why are you asking me? You can't investigate that yourself? I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Anyway, I'm counting on you. That bastard doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. Okay, I guess we're going to the Ultimate Dead Room, right? That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check out and make sure they're really blocked off. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. But even though I'm not very fond of Nagito as a character, because, you know, he's kind of like a bitch, and he has like really twisted moral standards, because, I don't know, I guess his perception of reality is based on his life of pure luck. Even with that in mind, I think he makes a really good main character. Like, if you were to play this game as Nagito and have his dialogue constantly, it would be so much better than Hajime. Like, I'm not like throwing trash at Hajime. He's all right. But like Nagito's dialogue, they're super fun. So, just throwing that out there. I guess let's check this. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in this building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with the tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see, it's the control panel on the Grape House side that was broken then. If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing that I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator is stuck on the grape house side. Okay. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to the grape house? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Geez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right? A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time. Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then, I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But, in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand. Regarding the structure of this building. So, please. I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. Then I'll leave the rest to you. You see, this is why Nagito's dialogue are just so awesome. I just have to admit that. Let's go here. Oh, that's quite beaten up, huh? Okay. Let's see. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fujiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious. The killer's intent, I can think of only one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. Which means the killer was afraid. Afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Okay. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Okay, I guess now we go to this final dead room. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the octagon. And inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it in there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. Fair enough. I can't go against that reasoning, honestly.